If you clicked on this video, you probably want to know how living like a millionaire would impact your daily life. Today, we're going to find out. For an entire week, I'm going to do a morning routine that contains habits typical of high achievers like millionaires and report back at the end of the video to tell you how they impacted my life. Let's start with day one. Y'all, I am so tired. My alarm did go off at 6 a.m., but I was like, nope. And I slept in for a little bit. Oh my goodness. My body is not used to waking up at 6 a.m. This is my first morning waking up at 6 a.m. in a while. Okay. No more procrastinating. We're getting up. I think it's quite clear I am not naturally a morning person. Hopefully throughout this challenge, my body gets used to waking up this early and gets into a rhythm, so I'm less sleepy when I wake up this early. So after waking up early, the next thing on the Millionaire morning routine is to roll right into exercise, which ideally I should have done as soon as I got out of bed, but your girl had to coffee up first. So let's head to the treadmill and do a little morning walk. Dude, the temptation to just lay back down right now, but no, we're gonna go exercise. Whew. Do I feel any more awake after that workout? No. I still feel like I could just crawl back into bed. I actually feel kind of sick. I don't know, something about like moving so much early in the morning combined with like 2 cups of coffee on an empty stomach. I do not like, The next thing millionaires do in the morning is meditate or practice mindfulness. So I found here on YouTube just this daily calm 10-minute mindfulness meditation from the Calm app. So we're gonna try it. So we're gonna take a moment to be mindful.
Welcome to the Daily Calm. When you're ready, close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the breath. Follow the breath as it flows in and out, allowing it to feel natural and easy.
I did not like that. I did not like that at all. I don't like being still, sitting still. I didn't enjoy that. I was very antsy. The comments are all like, oh my gosh, feel so calm. This person said they felt as if their worries simply didn't exist anymore. One person feels like they're floating and relaxed. Yeah, I didn't feel that. I like doing things. I like action. I like going. If I was a millionaire, I would not do that every morning. Moving on, the next thing that millionaires do is they have a healthy breakfast. They care about their nutrition, so we're going to have something healthy. Let's head to the kitchen. Here is my breakfast. We have some organic yogurt with gluten-free granola. It has organic oats, chia seeds, and it's sweetened with coconut sugar. Pretty healthy breakfast here. I wanted to chop up some bananas and put them in here, but we don't have any that are ripe. Otherwise, that would have been like much healthier. Next up is hydration. The specific source I read said to start with 17 ounces, so that's just a little over 2 cups of water, and I'm almost through with it. I've been sipping on it this morning, and it says to start your day with 17 ounces, so just get that hydration right in the morning. Hydration helps with a lot of things in your body. Here are some benefits. I'm so close to finishing this 17 ounces. There we go, finished. Okay, it's been hours since I woke up and like my eyes still feel so tired. My body definitely has some getting used to when it comes to waking up at this time. The source that I read actually said to incrementally change the time that you wake up by like 15 minutes, but I just cold turkey woke up early. Definitely not used to this. Up next is to pursue your hobby or passion in the morning. I think this is really interesting that before you get started on your work day, you take time to do something that you love. love. Not that you can't love your work, but in terms of like a hobby. I think this could set a really cool tone for the day. As you may or may not know, I'm a writer and I'm working on a historical fiction series called Warfare, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some writing. Side note, I'm still feeling like awful. Off camera, I took a nap and laid down, but I couldn't fall asleep. Ugh. I wouldn't do this as a millionaire. Anyways, doing our hobby, doing our passion. Let's do some writing. It is actually 12:14 p.m. right now. This morning routine has turned into an afternoon routine because I am moving slow as molasses. I worked on my novel for a few minutes, 10 minutes, not getting far at all. I have no idea what's gonna happen next. My brain is not creative right now. Moving on. Next up is to clarify your intentions with a schedule or to-do list. I find it interesting that this is towards the end of the Millionaire morning routine and not like right away, like after breakfast or something, or during breakfast or something. But I've actually got a one-up on the millionaires because I clarified my intentions for today the night before. So I have my to-do list here. I have filming, I have what I need to do today, work, reminders. You can definitely check that one off. The final step for day one of the Millionaire morning routine is to ease into the rest of your day with like a meaningful transition to signal to your brain that it's time to start the workday. For me, I think that is going to be taking a shower and actually getting dressed and ready for the day because I'm still in my workout clothes. So far for day one of the Millionaire morning routine, I've been really miserable, but it's just day one. My body is still getting used to a dramatic change in my sleep schedule, so I expect things will get a lot better and we'll be able to move through the routine a lot quicker as the week progresses. It's not how you start, it's how you finish the race. And that's a wrap for day one. I would not do this as a millionaire as of right now, but we still have several days to go. Okay, I did sleep in a little bit. I am feeling better than yesterday. Let's get some coffee. Okay, good news. I feel way better than yesterday. I actually feel awake and alive right now and not like I was just hit by a bus. Bad news, I did still sleep in a little bit. The millionaires are cringing at me right now. This is coffee number 2 and I'm about to go on the treadmill and work out. I'm so glad I'm feeling better than yesterday and hopefully I'll be feeling even greater after the workout. Cheers! On the treadmill now. My workout is not that intense. It pretty much just consists of power walking for a mile, but definitely enough to get my heart rate up. I really enjoy walking for exercise and also walking outside around my block, but the treadmill is just really convenient, so I've been opting for that more recently. Here we go. It's a beautiful morning, very hot and humid though. We have made it to my least favorite part of the entire routine, the meditation / mindfulness practice. Let's do 5 minutes because I don't want to do 10 minutes again. Here's one that I found. It's a mental reset in 5 minutes.
Step outside of yourself. Recognize all these thoughts happening in your mind.
I sure do.
They have become like papers thrown all around a room.
Huh? Okay, that's enough of that. I'm not dogging on meditation or mindfulness. I think it is helpful. I think it is healthy in today's go, go, go world. But I am a very go, go, go person, and I don't find it relaxing. So that's over. Next up, healthy breakfast time. My breakfast is once again yogurt and granola. I like my breakfasts quick, simple, and repeatable. So it's organic yogurt with gluten-free granola, exact same breakfast as yesterday. I'm not usually hungry in the mornings, like at all. So breakfast is just super small, but apparently like breakfast is an important meal. So cheers. I don't want to chug all 17 ounces, so I'm just going to sip on this while I work on the next thing on the Millionaire morning routine, which is to pursue your passion in the morning. I wonder at which point do millionaires like get dressed because I'm still in my workout clothes. Yesterday, I worked on my novel. I didn't really make a lot of progress. I was really tired and it was just not the right time to work on my passions. But I'm feeling better this morning, so hopefully we'll have a little more creativity to do some plotting and brainstorming for my novel. I'm really curious to know what y'all's passion project is. Let me know in the comments. All right, let's get started. Side note, I actually don't really want to be doing this right now. I feel like in the morning before all my responsibilities and like all the many things on my to-do list, I want to get things done and out of the way so that my mind is clear and not like stressing about all of the things I have to do on my to-do list. So this is really interesting and unique. I feel like pursuing our passion could set the tone for the day, but for me, I personally would like to get some things done first and out of the way before pursuing my passion. I don't know. Guys, I low-key just had a crisis with my novel. I had some wild epiphanies during my brainstorming. Next up is to clarify our intentions for the day with our schedule or to-do list. Again, I write my to-do lists the day before, so my day is actually all planned out. The final thing is to ease into the rest of our day with something to signal to our brains that it's time to start working. Yesterday, that was for me like a shower and getting ready. Today, I think I'm gonna find a good, like productive, inspirational quote. I found this one. It's "You don't have to be extreme, just consistent." I really like that one. My goal for tomorrow is to get started on all these things earlier. I'm still sleeping in, like I'll wake up at 6 and then I'll just go back to bed for a little bit. Ideally, I want to get out of bed right away and start on these things way earlier. I'm gonna get dressed and ready for the day. That wraps up day 2. We'll see how day 3 goes.
You have $1 million. Why are you doing this to yourself? I kept waking up during the night last night, so I don't feel that rested. I really just want to go back to bed and sleep. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go get coffee.
2 cups of coffee and a lot of sitting on the couch later. Really need to go get my workout in. I really just want to take a nap. And it's not even that early. Like 6 a.m. isn't even like, I don't know, it's not 4 a.m. I just feel like I'd have such a better morning and morning routine if I felt well rested, and I don't. My full thoughts on this challenge will be at the end. Let's go work out. I put the speed at 2.5 or 3, and then I just like power walk for just 1 mile. Here we go. Listen, if I was a millionaire, I would want to wake up when I felt well rested and ready to tackle my day. Maybe I'd feel more well rested if my body was more used to this, if this was like my normal wake up time, but it's not. I will say that it's a beautiful morning though, like the sunshine and the birds chirping. It's really nice outside. My morning workout is finished and we are not going to meditate. I've had enough of that. I love playing around with ChatGPT, and I explained my predicament. I'm a go person and I don't like meditating, but how can I still be mindful? And one of the suggestions was to journal with intention. And I think that's a great way to be mindful without doing an infuriating meditation. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know the drill, yogurt and granola. And of course, 17 ounces of water. Next up is working on our passion. I worked on writing for the past couple days, but today I'm going to work on video editing. Alright, I edited a little bit and I've already clarified my intentions for the day. Last thing is to ease into the rest of our day by signaling to our brain it's time to start the workday. So I'm just going to get dressed and ready for the day. And this is day 3, I think. This is day 3. Alright, see you for day 4. Halfway through the challenge, I knew I needed to make a change. I'm not genetically a morning bird. So despite getting enough sleep, waking up at 6 a.m. every day and slogging through the routine didn't set my day up for success, but left me feeling poorly and performing subpar. I decided to personalize the Millionaire morning routine with a few tweaks. First, I changed the wake-up time to 8 a.m.,
I'm blessed to have a job with flexible hours and freedom of schedule, so this was possible for me. Second, I reduced the intensity of my morning workout to avoid feeling so sick after working out on an empty stomach. For the mindfulness, I decided to stick with the journaling idea ChatGPT gave me, but only journaling what I was grateful for and what I was excited for that day. Then I would go on to the rest. With these changes, I still wondered if the Millionaire morning routine would be any better, any more sustainable, and any less miserable for me personally. So, let's find out.
Good morning. I did indeed wake up at 8 a.m. and felt better than my 6 a.m. wake up times, but there's still like this morning grogginess period that I have, and it just takes me a while to like fully wake up. Maybe that will change. Maybe I can become a morning person. But it took me a little while to coffee up and get myself out here on the treadmill. Don't tell the millionaires. Anyways, hopefully you can still hear me over the sound of the treadmill. I put my hair in heatless curlers the past 2 days. Don't think I'm cut out for heatless curlers. I'm really liking that these millionaires exercise every day. Exercise is something that I want to get better at. Physical ability and being fit and in shape is a personal goal of mine. Even though I'm not a morning person, I appreciate these workouts. As a little girl, I was not in shape. I was not good at anything really physical, like sports or stuff. I was in PE classes and I was so bad. I remember one time I was like 5 or something and we were playing soccer in our little PE class and I was so afraid of everything that the ball rolled to me and I wouldn't hit it. When I got older and was in a different PE class, we were playing dodgeball and again I was so afraid that the coach would actually come help and shield me from the balls being thrown at me. I was never good at sports. Part of it was because I had chronic illness as a child, so it was hard for me to be very physical anyways. I would get sick a lot. I had limited mobility in my knees. That definitely had a part to play. So the fact that I want exercise and physical activity to be part of my daily life now, and it's a goal of mine, something that I want to get better at, makes me very proud of myself. Because little Maddie was terrible at sports and physical activity. Her stamina, So improving my stamina and my strength, all things I want to get better at. I think little Maddie would be really proud of me. And maybe even the millionaires, if we don't tell them that my mornings have been pretty rocky. I don't even know if that can count as a workout. I just had a nice, relaxing 10-minute walk at a slow speed. It felt really nice. I don't think my heart rate got up very much, but it was just so nice. Now, I thought next up would be breakfast, but we have to do this stupid mindfulness practice. All right, time to do some journaling. Something just buzzed by my head, and I didn't like that. I want you guys to believe that it's beautiful weather right now, but it is hot and humid. But the birds are genuinely chirping, the sun is out, the grass is dewy. I thought it would be nice to journal outside. Now there are some changes to this mindfulness practice. Instead of doing a boring meditation, I'm going to be doing mindful journaling. Journaling what I'm grateful for and what I'm excited about the upcoming day. I think this is a lot more well-suited for my personality. Do you hear the birds chirping? They're so beautiful. All finished with my journaling. I did enjoy being out here, hearing the beautiful morning sounds, sitting on the grass. It's really beautiful out here, even though it is hot and humid. Next up, time for a healthy breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, my mom made something super special and she made a portion for me too. This is, I think, maple cinnamon oatmeal. The oats are organic and so are the apples, I believe, and pecans on top. So here we go. Perfect for fall. Oh, and how could I forget? Second cup of coffee. Oh yeah. Breakfast is done. Hydration is next, but our water filter is empty right now, so I'm just waiting for the water to be filtered before I can drink my 17 ounces. Next up is to pursue your passion in the morning. What I'm gonna do now is video editing, which is technically work, but YouTube is my passion, so I will be pursuing my passion. Guys, I do not want to stop working on this. I really caught a roll on editing this, and I don't want to stop and finish the rest of the morning routine, but I have things to do, so I must. Time to finish hydrating. Our water filter did not filter 17 ounces of water in time. I have already had some water today because I took vitamins and supplements, but I don't know if it's 17 ounces. I just have a little bit of water left here. So I don't know if I had 17 ounces or not, but I did have water in general. Next up, clarifying our intentions. Again, I make my to-do list in advance, so that's already done today. Last thing, transition into the rest of our day, which I'm gonna do by swinging outside and listening to music, because I've been craving doing that all morning, and I can't wait to go do that. So that's typically my thing that I do to get myself ready to start my day. All in all, this wasn't a bad day. Definitely the 8 a.m. wake up time wasn't as miserable as the 6 a.m. wake up time. There is one business owner I follow who suggests scrapping the morning routine entirely, and as soon as you wake up, just get started on your number one priority of the day. And like, he coaches business owners and helps like multiply their revenue just by doing that. And instead of like having a morning routine where you journal and have an ice bath and do a workout, no, like just get started on your most important or most revenue generating task. And that's an interesting way to look at it. But this is a millionaire morning routine and we're sticking to it. We'll see if I can get through this routine any faster in day 5.
Days 5 and 6 were okay. However, I still couldn't seem to find a groove for these habits. The habits themselves weren't bad, but instead of launching me into the rest of my day, they became something I dreaded and procrastinated every morning. I longed to start my day in ways that worked for me, and all of these things got in the way. I quickly looked forward to the end of the challenge. I just had one more day left. Day 7.
It's day 7. I accidentally forgot to do the last half of the routine today, but I did the first half. And one by one, I'm going to give you my thoughts on each habit of the millionaire morning routine, and if I would keep it or chuck it. Number 1. Waking up early. There's nothing wrong with this, but I prefer to wake up when I feel well rested. Chuck. Roll right into exercise. I actually liked this one, and I definitely plan on incorporating it, maybe if not into my morning routine, at least into my daily habits. Keep. Meditate or practice mindfulness. Y'all already know, having a healthy breakfast. Definitely. I think that's really important. Keep. Hydration, specifically 17 ounces of water in the morning. This is oddly specific, and I think I already do a good job of having water in the morning because I take vitamins and supplements with water. Keep, I guess, I don't know if I drink 17 ounces every day though. Pursue your passion in the morning. Honestly, it depended on the day, but for the most part, this kind of stressed me out. Some days it was nice and I got on a roll. Other days, I really just wanted to get to my to-do list and couldn't really be fully present in the activity. Probably chuck. Next, clarify your intentions. I would keep this, except I do it every night and not really that often in the mornings. The last habit of the millionaire morning routine is to ease into the rest of your day with something to signal to your brain that it's time to start working. I kind of already do this with swinging outside and listening to music, so I guess we'll keep. Overall, the routine wasn't bad, but I am so ready to have a morning routine that's much more my style and helps me have my best day possible. I think it's important to personalize these things and make them work for you. Now, if you enjoyed this video, you are going to love the one where I did the That Girl trend for 24 hours. We go way beyond a morning routine to an entire day of living like that girl and answering the questions, is this realistic or sustainable? Click the video on your screen to check it out, and I'll see you there.